And congratulations on the results. So what products did well in the quarter and what disappointed?
Really, we saw strength across the board. The demand environment was just great with so many companies investing in digital technology. And it's because, especially with the Delta variant you were just talking about, we're in an all digital work anywhere world. And right now, every company's agenda is to get back to growth. And that means investing in digital sales, digital customer service, digital marketing, digital commerce, and the digital HQ, which is really our new acquisition, Slack. And we saw really healthy acceleration across our whole portfolio, and really every customer in the world looking for their digital customer 360. How can they connect with their customers in this new economy?
Yeah, especially as we continue to see the Delta variant spreading and really affecting those return to office scenarios. Can you give us an update on what's going to happen to your Dreamforce conference?
Well, it's a great question. It changes every day as we, like everyone else, are responding to new medical advice. But I'll tell you one thing. Dreamforce is primarily a digital event this year, just like it was last year. And I'm really happy that we're going to be able to welcome hundreds of our trailblazers in San Francisco to watch the keynote, but it's not hundreds of thousands like it once was. So we're really investing in our digital experience for all of our customers. We're actually training all of our customer teams to actually give personalized digital Dreamforces to their customers. I'm looking forward to the day when we can have hundreds of thousands of people again, but even though we'll have some in-person participation this year, we're still focused on digital. This is the digital transformation the whole economy is going through, and Dreamforce is included in that.
So other than the pandemic, the other great challenge when it comes to your business really has been cybersecurity and geopolitical security as well, weighed into that as well. I'm wondering how the cloud business is prioritizing that aspect.
Well, as you know, trust is our number one value at Salesforce. We pioneered the cloud, and when we did that, trusting a technology company like Salesforce with your most sensitive data has always been about security, about trust, about compliance. And now, as the whole economy has gone digital, it really shows you that there's no finish line when it comes to cybersecurity. Really grateful for President Biden putting a focus on this. And I also think that we're really grateful to really be, I think, a pioneering company when it comes to having this cybersecurity conversation. So it's always been our top investment from an engineering standpoint. And I think it's one of the most important conversations we're having right now as a society, as so much of our society is running in digital technology.
What would happen if Salesforce was hit by a ransomware attack? Would you pay the ransom, or are you confident that there's sufficient operational tools in place to be able to circumvent that?
Well, look, we invest in defense in depth and have a very sophisticated approach to technology. And I can't comment on hypotheticals, but what I will tell you is securing our customers' data, ensuring that when one of our customers puts their trust in our platform, that it is the highest level of trust available, is our first priority.
Tell us a little bit about your business in China with that partnership with Alibaba, given all of the regulatory reforms that we're seeing there.
Well, look, I'll start with just talking about a little bit of our international business. We've seen just tremendous growth outside the United States. As you know, it's been propelling Salesforce's growth over the past decade, and that really continued. And in fact, our chairman and CEO, Mark Benioff, is in Switzerland today at the World Economic Forum, meeting with many of our European customers. And as you mentioned, we have a partnership with Alibaba so we can serve multinational companies that also do business in China. And it's an important part of making sure that we can serve the needs of our most complex multinational customers.
Talk to me about the latest plans when it comes to return to office, because we've had to see a lot of agility, if you will, amongst so many corporates having to change their RTO. Has that been the case for Salesforce?
It has. So we've opened over half of our offices globally. And I've been coming into Salesforce Tower, San Francisco, as often as I can. But with these variants, we're not seeing a lot of people show up. And I think we're seeing this across our employee base. It's interesting. I'm an entrepreneur. I've started 2 companies. And the first thing I always did was plan my office space. If I were starting another company today, I wouldn't start with my physical office space. I'd start with my digital HQ. And the experience that we're having as a company, and experience that I think every white-collar company is having right now, is really this surge in investment in your digital infrastructure. And I think that's really why, as you mentioned in the opening, why we're seeing such amazing revenue right now. Such an acceleration in our performance is just a reflection in the investment in that digital technology across every line of business, sales, customer service, marketing, and with technologies like Slack, that digital HQ that can connect your employees, whether they're at the office, at their home, at an offsite. I think this new world that we're in right now, this pandemic's not going away. And these digital tools are probably as important a part of the employee experience as any part of our real estate ever will be.
Right. So what are you doing in terms of investing in people? Are you hiring more? We know that there's a lot of competition out there for talent.
We are hiring like gangbusters all around the world. You know, with all this growth comes so much opportunity for us to grow our employee base around the world. And it's remarkable. We've hired tens of thousands of people, many of whom have never stepped foot into a Salesforce office. It's something I couldn't have imagined a couple of years ago. And it's all about investing in these tools so we can feel connected even if we're not together in person. That means tools like Slack and our employee engagement capabilities. It also means that, you know, every company around the world, when you're onboarding new employees, you're enabling them, you're infusing your culture with new employees, you need to do that digitally. And we're figuring it out as we go, like so many companies around the world. And now that Slack is a part of the Salesforce portfolio, one of the things I'm so excited about is Stuart Butterfield and team have such an amazing vision for what a digital employee experience can be. I'm really excited to talk to our customers and bring that vision to all of our customers over the course of the year.
You've only allowed vaccinated employees back into the office so far. Will Salesforce have a full vaccine mandate?
You know, right now, we're just encouraging all of our employees to get vaccinated. We most likely won't do a mandate, but we're really trying to encourage it. You know, I think that, you know, when you think about reopening offices safely, your choice impacts your colleagues, and we recognize that, which is why we started with that policy.